Checked so fast, she was like, hold on, because my husband, he's in the other room. I was like, ooh.
Because I know he was back there when his husband. You said what you said, but that's
I ain't gonna say what I said.
In the heart of the rap world, tensions simmered as two formidable figures found themselves embroiled in a battle that would soon captivate the entire industry. It all began with the release of Thee Stallion's electrifying track, Hiss, a song that sent shockwaves through the internet and set the stage for a showdown of epic proportions. In this fiery anthem, Megan dared to utter the words that ignited the flames of controversy, proclaiming, "These girls don't be mad at Megan. These girls be mad at Megan's law." As the world dissected every syllable of Megan's verse, speculation ran rampant, with fingers pointing squarely at one of rap's reigning queens, Nicki Minaj. The reason? Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, found himself entangled in the web of Megan's lyrics due to his status as a registered offender. The connection was too potent to ignore, and soon the rap community was ablaze with rumors and accusations. But this feud wasn't merely about a single line in a song. It was a convergence of personal histories, professional rivalries, and simmering animosities. To understand the full scope of this conflict, one must delve into the tangled web of relationships and grievances that laid the foundation for the explosive clash between Nicki Minaj and Thee Stallion. At the heart of the escalating feud between Nicki Minaj and Thee Stallion lies a web of intricate relationships, both personal and professional, that have shaped the dynamics of the rap world. Their once amicable association, marked by collaborations and public displays of support, has now morphed into a battleground fraught with tension and resentment. It's crucial to unravel the threads of these relationships to comprehend the depth of the conflict. Megan and Nicki's camaraderie, once evident in joint projects like Hot Girl Summer, now seems like a distant memory, overshadowed by the rift that has torn them apart. Adding fuel to the fire are the connections between other rap heavyweights such as Cardi B and Drake, who find themselves unwittingly drawn into the fray. Drake's allegiance to Nicki, stemming from their shared history and professional ties, places him squarely in Megan's crosshairs as she lashes out against those who stand in opposition to her. But beneath the surface lies a more nuanced narrative, one of loyalty, betrayal, and the intricate dance of power within the rap community. As alliances shift and allegiances are tested, the feud between Nicki Minaj and Thee Stallion becomes not just a clash of personalities, but a reflection of the complex interplay of relationships that define the rap world. As the tension between Nicki Minaj and Thee Stallion reached its boiling point, the seeds of discord were sown in a landscape already fraught with rivalries and egos. The catalyst for this explosive feud lay not only in a single lyric, but in a series of events and interactions that fanned the flames of animosity. It began with whispers of discontent and veiled accusations as Nicki Minaj found herself ensnared in a web of rumors regarding her husband's past and her own alleged affiliations with individuals of questionable character. Thee Stallion, emboldened by her rising star status and unyielding support from her fan base, seized the opportunity to strike back, using her platform to address grievances and settle scores. But what truly ignited the powder keg was not just the words spoken, but the underlying tensions simmering beneath the surface. Allegations of betrayal and disrespect reverberated through the rap community, casting a shadow over once solid alliances and sparking a frenzy of speculation and conjecture. As the feud escalated, lines were drawn and allegiances tested. What had begun as a mere disagreement between two artists had now blossomed into a full-blown conflict, with repercussions that reverberated far beyond the confines of the rap world. And with each passing day, the rift between Nicki Minaj and Thee Stallion seemed to widen, leaving behind a trail of chaos and controversy in its wake. Amidst the cacophony of accusations and counter-accusations, the intricate tapestry of allegations woven between Nicki Minaj and Thee Stallion began to unravel, exposing a tangled web of grievances and personal slights. At the heart of this unraveling lay a series of claims and insinuations that shed light on the simmering tensions fueling the feud. For Nicki Minaj, the stakes were high as she found herself caught in the crosshairs of Thee Stallion's wrath. allegations of betrayal and duplicity flew fast and furious, with Megan leveling accusations of disrespect and betrayal against Nicki and her inner circle. The mention of Megan's law in a song was merely the tip of the iceberg, serving as a catalyst for a deluge of pent-up frustrations and grievances. But Nicki was not one to back down from a fight, and she quickly fired back with allegations of her own, accusing Megan of stirring up controversy for clout and fabricating stories to tarnish her reputation. The war of words escalated as both artists took to social media to air their grievances, leaving a trail of acrimony and bitterness in their wake. Yet, amidst the chaos, there were whispers of reconciliation, hints that perhaps beneath the veneer of animosity lay a kernel of mutual respect. As fans and pundits alike speculated on the future of the feud, one thing remained clear. The unraveling tapestry of allegations had laid bare the raw emotions and simmering tensions that had fueled the conflict between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. In the digital arena, where hashtags reign supreme and followers hang on every word, the feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion unfolded like a modern-day epic, with social media serving as the battleground for their clash of titans. From Twitter tirades to Instagram live showdowns, the war of words played out in real time, captivating audiences and garnering headlines across the globe.
Because I know he was back there on his eyes when you said what you said, but that's
I ain't even gonna say what I said. It's a secret.
And so,
but if it happened, we know what we gotta do.
No, we not doing that. No, we not. I rebuke.
Each post, each comment, became ammunition in a battle for dominance as fans rallied behind their respective champions, fueling the flames of conflict with every retweet and like. For Nicki Minaj, social media became a platform to assert her dominance and defend her honor against perceived slights and injustices. With each post, she sought to reclaim her narrative, painting herself as the aggrieved party in a world gone mad with rumor and innuendo. Meanwhile, Megan Thee Stallion wielded social media like a weapon, using her platform to amplify her voice and rally support from her legion of fans. Her tweets and Instagram stories became rallying cries for justice and accountability as she sought to hold her adversaries to account for their perceived transgressions. But amidst the chaos of the social media battlefield, there were moments of vulnerability and humanity, glimpses of the real people behind the larger-than-life personas. As the feud raged on, both Nicki and Megan found themselves confronting the harsh realities of fame and fortune, grappling with the weight of their words and the impact of their actions on those around them. In the end, the clash of titans on social media battlegrounds served as a stark reminder of the power and peril of wielding influence in the digital age. As the feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion continued to unfold, one thing became abundantly clear. In the world of social media, no one emerges unscathed from the battlefield of public opinion. As tensions between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion continued to escalate, the feud transcended the confines of social media and spilled over into the realm of music, marking a significant escalation in their ongoing conflict. What had begun as subtle jabs and veiled references now morphed into full-fledged diss tracks, with each artist using their artistry to deliver blistering blows to their opponent. For Nicki Minaj, the release of her diss track Bigfoot signaled a decisive shift in strategy, as she sought to reclaim her narrative and assert her dominance in the rap world. With biting lyrics and a ferocious delivery, Nicki took aim at Megan Thee Stallion, unleashing a torrent of insults and accusations that left no doubt as to her intentions. Meanwhile, Megan Thee Stallion wasted no time in responding, releasing her own diss track titled H. In this scathing anthem, Megan pulled no punches, delivering a blistering takedown of Nicki Minaj and her allies. With razor-sharp lyrics and a relentless flow, Megan sought to expose what she saw as Nicki's hypocrisy and duplicity, leaving no stone unturned in her quest for vengeance. As the feud played out on the airwaves, fans and critics alike were left stunned by the intensity of the attacks and the raw emotion on display. What had begun as a war of words had now become a full-blown battle for supremacy, with both Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion vying for dominance in the rap world. Yet amidst the chaos and controversy, there were whispers of a potential ceasefire. hints that perhaps the feud between Nicki and Megan was nearing its end. As fans eagerly awaited the next chapter in this saga, one thing remained certain. In the world of rap, anything was possible, and the feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion was far from over. As the feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion reached new heights, the consequences of their words-turned weapons began to manifest in the legal arena, casting a shadow of uncertainty over their escalating conflict. What had begun as a war of words now threatened to spill over into the realm of litigation as both artists found themselves entangled in a legal limbo with far-reaching implications. For Nicki Minaj, the stakes were particularly high as allegations of defamation and slander loomed large on the horizon. With each barb and insult hurled in Megan's direction, Nicki risked not only damaging her reputation, but also facing potential legal repercussions for her actions. The specter of lawsuits and court battles loomed large, threatening to derail her career and tarnish her legacy. Meanwhile, Megan Thee Stallion faced her own set of challenges as she navigated the treacherous waters of the legal system in pursuit of justice and accountability. With each diss track and social media post, Megan risked not only alienating her fan base, but also exacerbating the already volatile situation with Nicki Minaj. The prospect of protracted legal battles and costly settlements loomed large, casting a shadow over her future in the rap world. As the feud continued to escalate, both Nicki and Megan found themselves caught in a legal quagmire with no easy way out. With each passing day, the stakes grew higher and the consequences more dire, leaving both artists grappling with the fallout of their actions and the uncertainty of what lay ahead. In the end, the consequences of their words-turned weapons served as a sobering reminder of the power and peril of engaging in public feuds in the age of social media. As Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion navigated the murky waters of legal uncertainty, one thing remained certain. The consequences of their actions would reverberate far beyond the confines of the rap world, shaping the trajectory of their careers for years to come. A distraction or reflection? Amidst the spectacle of the feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, questions arose about the nature of celebrity conflicts in the modern age. As the drama played out on social media, in diss tracks, and amidst legal threats, many wondered whether these feuds served as mere distractions from more pressing issues or whether they were symptomatic of deeper societal tensions. For some, the feud between Nicki and Megan was little more than a spectacle, a manufactured drama designed to captivate audiences and generate clicks. In a world saturated with celebrity gossip and tabloid headlines, it was easy to dismiss their conflict as frivolous and inconsequential, a mere sideshow to the real issues facing society. Yet for others, the feud between Nicki and Megan served as a reflection of larger societal dynamics, highlighting the complexities of power, gender, and race in the rap world and beyond. The fact that two powerful women were at the center of the conflict was not lost on observers, many of whom saw echoes of broader struggles for representation and recognition in their feud. As the feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion continued to unfold, it became clear that the lines between spectacle and substance were often blurred. While their conflict may have started as a war of words, it ultimately raised important questions about the nature of celebrity, the power dynamics of the music industry, and the ways in which race and gender intersect with fame and success. In the end, whether the feud between Nicki and Megan was seen as a distraction or a reflection depended largely on one's perspective. Yet one thing remains certain. In a world where celebrity drama often dominates the headlines, the feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion served as a potent reminder of the complexities of fame and the enduring power of a well-publicized conflict. As the feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion continued to dominate headlines and social media feeds, voices of reason began to emerge, urging both sides to seek common ground and find a path toward reconciliation. In the midst of the heated exchanges and legal threats, there were whispers of a desire for peace, a longing for resolution amidst the chaos. chaos. For fans and observers alike, the feud between Nicki and Megan was more than just a clash of egos. It was a reflection of deeper societal tensions and divisions. As the drama unfolded, many saw an opportunity for dialogue and understanding, a chance to bridge the gap between rival factions and foster a spirit of unity and mutual respect. In the wake of the feud, calls for reflection and introspection grew louder, as both Nicki and Megan were urged to consider the impact of their words and actions on their fans and the wider community. While the allure of conflict may have been strong, there was a recognition that true strength lay in finding common ground and building bridges, rather than tearing them down. As the dust began to settle, there were signs of a tentative thaw in the icy relationship between Nicki Minaj and Thee Stallion. Amidst the posturing and bravado, there were moments of vulnerability and humanity, as both artists grappled with the fallout of their feud and the toll it had taken on their careers and personal lives. Ultimately, the resolution of the feud between Nicki and Megan would require a willingness to set aside differences, to listen with open hearts and minds, and to embrace the power of forgiveness and reconciliation. While the path ahead may be challenging, there is hope that through dialogue and understanding, Nicki Minaj and Thee Stallion can find a way to move forward together stronger and more united than before. As the final chapter of the feud between Nicki Minaj and Thee Stallion drew to a close, its legacy reverberated far beyond the confines of the rap world, leaving an indelible mark on both artists and their legacies. What had begun as a war of words had evolved into a complex saga of rivalries, alliances, and personal vendettas. But amidst the chaos, there were lessons learned and paths forward illuminated. For Nicki Minaj and Thee Stallion, the feud served as a crucible testing their resilience, character, and resolve in the face of adversity. As they navigated the treacherous waters of fame and fortune, they discovered the power of forgiveness, empathy, and self-reflection, finding strength in vulnerability and humility. For fans and observers, the feud offered insights into the complexities of celebrity culture, the dynamics of power and privilege, and the enduring impact of social media on modern discourse. It served as a reminder of the dangers of unchecked egos and the importance of empathy and understanding in navigating the complexities of fame and fortune. As Nicki and Megan emerged from the shadows of their feud, they did so with a newfound sense of purpose and perspective, committed to using their platforms for positive change and empowerment. They understood that their legacy would be defined not by the conflicts they engaged in, but by the impact they made on the world around them. And so, as the curtain fell on the feud between Nicki Minaj and Thee Stallion, it left behind a legacy of resilience, growth, and redemption. While the scars of their conflict may linger, they serve as reminders of the strength and resilience of the human spirit and the power of reconciliation to heal even the deepest wounds. The feud between Nicki Minaj and Thee Stallion unfolded as a multifaceted saga, stretching across social media platforms, diss tracks, and legal threats, captivating audiences worldwide. Initially rooted in perceived slights and personal grievances, the conflict soon evolved into a reflection of deeper societal tensions, exposing the complexities of power dynamics, gender roles, and racial dynamics within the rap industry. As the feud intensified, it became increasingly clear that the clash between Nicki and Megan was not merely a superficial spat between celebrities, but rather a manifestation of broader cultural and social issues. Their public exchanges served as a lens through which to examine the complexities of fame, influence, and identity in the modern era, sparking debates about the responsibilities and pitfalls of celebrity culture. Amidst the drama and spectacle, voices of reason emerged, calling for dialogue and reconciliation between the two artists. Recognizing the potential for misunderstanding and miscommunication, supporters urged Nicki and Megan to seek common ground and move past their differences, emphasizing the importance of empathy and understanding in resolving conflicts. As the feud reached its climax, both Nicki and Megan emerged from the conflict with a renewed sense of purpose and perspective. Their experiences served as powerful lessons in resilience, growth, and redemption, highlighting the transformative potential of conflict and reconciliation in personal and professional relationships. Ultimately, the legacy of the feud between Nicki Minaj and Thee Stallion lies not in the drama and spectacle it generated, but in the lessons learned and paths forward illuminated. It serves as a reminder of the complexities of fame and fortune, the importance of empathy and understanding, and the enduring power of reconciliation to heal even the deepest wounds.